Welcome to the channel. I want to talk to you about YouTube monetization, which I've already done before, but I want to clear the air on a few things that was really confusing, and I had to do a lot of digging left, right, back, front, up, down, and every other degree to get the information that I felt I needed so I could finally calm down and put my OCD in a coma. So, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time on your channel in the past year. Okay. That translates to 240,000 minutes. I use minutes because when you look at your analytics on your channel, it's going to show you in minutes. That's like the weatherman telling you it's going to be 80 Fahrenheit, but he posts it in Celsius on the screen. Or is it? Anyhow. Once you get that and you're monetized, I got monetized, and I know I've talked about this briefly before, I got monetized on June the 4th. So once you hit that threshold, it's automatic. So first and foremost, YouTube monetization is automatic. You don't need to do anything. And it's going to take a couple of solid weeks, up to about a month, depending on how busy they are, for them to review your channel, make sure you're not like some white supremacist KKK clan member. And once they like what they see, you're supposed to get an email. I never got that email. I'm still waiting for it. And actually, I think I got it, but it took almost like a month. And by then, the hype had died down because YouTube itself at the top gave me a blue banner saying, "You're monetized, yay." Plus, when you look at your analytics, what's going to end up happening is you're going to be able to see under the monetization section, it's going to say, pending, we're reviewing your channel. So you could bookmark that and like refresh it every other day or whatever until you're monetized. Once you're monetized and the money starts coming in, or does it? When you look at your videos under videos, not dashboard, but under videos, you'll see the green dollar sign, and that'll tell you that that video is monetized. And if it's yellow, it says it'll be limited with no ads or whatever, and then you can have it manually reviewed. It could be because you swore too much or you did some things in there that were too graphic in nature. That's another video for another day. But that's what you see, and that's what it means. All your videos are going to be automatically monetized. At least it did for me. You don't have to go to like each one and go, oh, what about all the 700 videos I posted before? So the monetization part is automatic. You don't apply for it. Monetizing your videos is automatic as well. At least it is for me, unless you're uploading from a phone. For some reason, if you upload from a phone, you'll have to manually go in on your computer after, or your phone, and click the monetization check mark for that specific video that you just uploaded. Once that happens and you've punched in all your information, you're going to want to put in information for your Google AdSense, because Google owns YouTube. Sometimes people don't know that. But you can't put in a payment information until you've reached your threshold, the money. So here comes the next part. When I got monetized June the 4th, YouTube pays you on the 20th of each month. That's payday for YouTube. I don't care who you are, famous or not, 20th. Because it takes them 20 days to finally get everybody all caught up with the ad revenue and all that. Okay, this is how much they should get paid. Some people, they could potentially get paid on the 5th, but to keep it fair, I guess, they just keep it on the 20th. Google AdSense won't update until almost 2 weeks into that month. So again, I got monetized June 4th. So anything I did from June 4th to June the 31st would kick into July 20th. But Google AdSense didn't update until July 12th. And you can't add a payment until you reach that threshold. So you're like, okay, so add your payment method on July 12th and you'll get paid for the 20th of July. Wrong. You see, because what happens is they're going to want your banking information. They're going to want your transit number, your branch number, and your bank account number. So start looking for that now, because it took me a while to get it. I'm with TD Canada Trust. So I had to go in and then go to like direct deposit PDF at the top right, and then it gave me all that information. That could be different for you depending on what branch you're with, especially if you're in the US, because let's face it, like 99% of people that watch me are either from the US or South Africa. So look into that first, your banking information. Have those 3 things ready. Once you get that, okay, so you've got monetized, you got monetized, you hit the threshold. It takes a few weeks to actually get like activated. Start posting a lot of stuff to make those views to get the money. Once you have that information and you're monetized and you finally got a pay, remember, that'll happen a couple of weeks into the next month. That's when you can finally add a payment. They'll ask you for the banking information. Okay. Once that happens, they're going to want to verify you. And that can take, it took me 3 business days, and it takes about 3 to 5 business days. You're going to get a random sum of money put into your bank account. It's not a lot. Me, it was 81 cents. So they're going to be like, hey, what's the amount? And that's to make sure that you're really who you say you are. So once you get that into your bank account, 81 cents, 50 cents, $1.25, whatever it happens to be, you put that in, that authenticates you. From the moment that they post and you reply, 3 to 5 business days after that, they're going to send you a actual physical letter in the mail to now verify your mailing address. Well, we're like the 16th of July now, so I got all this like on the 14th-ish, but I'm supposed to get paid on the 20th, or supposed to get paid on the 20th, but I'm not, because it could take up to an entire month depending on your, mailing service and all that, what country you're in, to receive that letter with a PIN. Then you're going to input the PIN. Now you might be asking yourself, why am I looking at your bald head? How come you're not showing this on the YouTube page? Trust me, if you're watching this because you want to get monetized, you already know how to go to Creator Studio, go to videos versus dashboard, my channel, analytics, and all that. You'll already know how to navigate through that on the left-hand side of your channel. It's super easy. Once you input that information in, I'm probably going to get that by the end of July, to be honest with you. It'll probably be, realistically, let's say it's like another couple of weeks, it'll be way past the 20th, so I won't get that money I made in June, which, by the way, if people are curious, I get about 60,000 views a month. So it's not that much, but for me, that's a lot. And that equates to, like my first check, if people really want to know, $118 Canadian. That's what I made. So about $100 US. So for 60,000 to 70,000-ish views, that's what I roughly generate every month. So I'm still waiting for my PIN. Once I get that in, I could finally put it in, which means that now we're being pushed into August, which means that on August the 20th, I'll get paid for what I did in June, because that's when I got monetized, and I'll get paid for what I did in July. So your first check roughly will be 2 months after you got monetized, not that month. So if you got monetized now in July, look to September to actually get that money on the 20th, assuming everything is smooth sailing and you've put in the proper information and all that. So your first check, or at least for me, will be pretty good. It'll probably be close to about $240, about $210-ish American. Hey, for nobody like me, I could do with that money. That's an extra couple of games. Maybe I can subscribe to WoW for a month or something like that. Like it's amazing. So I don't know really what else to say. I hope that this wasn't convoluted, because this is like unscripted. I just kind of went blah, 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 off the top of my head. So to recap, oh no, I don't know if I want to do this. 1,000 subs, 240,000 watch time minutes. Monetization will happen automatically. It'll take a couple of weeks. It did for me. You don't have to submit or apply for it. Once the monetization occurs on your channel, the next month, about a dozen days in, between the 10th and the 12th of the following month, all your views and everything will get added up to Google AdSense. That's when you can start attaching a payment method. You're going to want to authenticate your bank account, then your address, then you finally get money. And it's a lot of fun. I hope I didn't miss anything out or leave anything out. If I did, ask me a question and I'll try to answer it. It's not like I'm some expert, but I know a little bit about the process, which, like I said, I had to go all over the place to get all this information in one. So if you like the video, you can give it a thumbs up, unlike the other people, like, make sure you like and subscribe. What if you didn't like this? What if you didn't like this? You don't like this? Then give it a thumbs down. But I'll just make sure that I get 50% of all your ad revenue. I'm just saying. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, well, naturally that would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Because I'm trying to grow here. And if not, well, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, boys and girls, and I shall see you all in the next video. Bye now.